Okay, so everything's check now. Good, hello fellas, this is the third time of me recording this. As the first time my mom came and disturbed me, the second time I recorded fully through, and then I was and observed that my mic was not on, it was muted. So this is third time of me recording, and today we are going to discuss the intestine and more parts of our stomach. Not stomach, the human digestive system. So this is third video of nutrition in human body. I hope you have watched the previous two videos, and today we will discuss about what happens to the food after it is gone through the stomach. So in the previous part we discussed about the stomach and the three different parts of stomach. So it was the fundus, the body or cardiac, then the pylori. So uh, when this food is processed by the stomach, it goes through this duct, and from here, I first of thing from here the stomach is ended. This is the end of stomach, and from this part starts the intestine. Suppose this is the wait. Let's suppose this is the gurgur wala part of the stomach, means the corridor part, gurgur part. So this is the part gurgur wala stomach. So, oh my god, I am saying stomach, sorry, actually intestine. This is the gurgur wala part of intestine, the corridor part of intestine. So from um, uh, huh. So from this part starts the intestine. So first is this. This is the C-shaped duct called the duodenum. It is C-shaped. Then comes the J-shaped called jejunum. And this coiled up part, gurgur wala part, is known as the ileum. So these are the three parts of our intestine. Uh, so the food after processed from the stomach goes through the duodenum to the jejunum and at last to the ileum. So there is a lot of digestion which is taking place, and at this part where the food is transported, and the question came in the previous board, what is the means what is the movement by which the food is processed and going through the duodenum jejunum. It is the peristaltic movement, also called the peristalsis. Always remember the movement of food through the mouth through the anus is peristaltic movement. Peristaltic movement. Uh, from where to where it happens to the mouth, from the mouth to anus. The movement is peristaltic movement or peristalsis. There is a bunch of processes taking place, and a bunch of organs located between the duodenum and jejunum. So first is the pancreas. Pancreas is an important organ which separates a lot of different kinds of enzymes which help in digestion of different things such as protein, carbohydrate, and fats. The diagram of pancreas is very easy. You can just draw a leaf-like structure, and that is pancreas. So pancreas just a leaf-like structure. Leaf, just like leaf. So this is pancreas. And just at the top of this duodenum and intestine, sorry, stomach, is a bag-like structure located, which is the liver. And in the liver, there are various veins. This bag-like thing, there's also bag-like thing in liver, just uh, at the upper part of the liver, which is the gallbladder, and I will discuss what is chores in just a minute. Okay, so this is liver, these are the veins, and this is gallbladder. Liver, gallbladder, veins. Okay, so look here at this part, at this part here. Uh, Let me use a different color at this part. Okay, so here we can see the liver is joint through a pipe to this part, then the duodenum is joined and the pancreas is also joined. So this region where the liver and the pancreas join the duodenum is called the hepatopancreatic duct. Hepatopan duct. At this reason, what is the meaning of hepato? Hepato comes from the word hepatic. And what is hepatic? The liver cells. The cells of liver are known as hepatic cells. You may have heard of hepatitis, which is the disease that happens in the liver, and also that is the hepatic. Wherever the word hepatic, hepatitis, anything which have hepa, then we can straight up write it is related to the liver, hepatic cells, the cells of liver. Okay. So this place where the liver and the pancreas is joined with the duodenum is called hepatopancreatic duct. Then let's discuss what the liver produces. The liver produces the bile juice. Oh, sorry. Um, Bile juice. Okay, and where then the bile juice is stored at the gallbladder. What is the use of gallbladder? It stores bile juice. Uh, and now let's discuss what is bile juice. Okay, so bile juice, bile juice. So first, the simple definition of bile juice is bile juice is a juice. Okay, bile juice is a juice. The straight one line definition. And next thing that it is its nature. Okay, so next thing we are gonna write is its nature. So the nature of bile juice is that it is basic in nature. Then comes a question that does bile juice help, not help, does bile juice uh, do the digestion, or is the bile juice responsible for digestion? Uh, yes, it is responsible for digestion, but it is not an enzyme, but still responsible for digestion. Then you may wonder that bile juice is not an enzyme, but how it helps in digestion? So I will talk about it. First thing, that bile juice is not an enzyme. This is the most important thing. Bile juice is isn't an enzyme. Bile juice is not an enzyme. Okay, this is very important. Okay, then then if it is not an enzyme, then what is it? Okay, so The main use of bile juice is that it helps in digestion. How? It breaks the food into smaller particles and smaller particles, but not that small that it could be absorbed. So, like for example, these are the particles, food particles. Okay, fats. These are the fat molecules. So what bile just do is just break it into smaller and smaller parts. Okay, it just breaks the fat molecules into small parts, very small parts. But it is not that small that it could be absorbed by cells, and it is needed to be broken down into more smaller pieces by the enzymes. So these are large fat molecules, fat molecules, and these are smaller fat molecules. So it breaks the food into from large to small fat molecules, and there's a name of this process. Okay, uh, and this process is called emulsification, done by the bile juice in our digestive system. Emulsification. This process is called emulsification bile juice. Emulsification. So what is emulsification? Emulsification is the breakdown of large fat molecules into smaller fat, oh sorry, molecules uh, with the help of bile juice. But this is not that much small that it could be absorbed by our cells. Okay. There is another use of the bile juice, that is to make the medium basic. Another use is this is the definition of emulsification. Okay. Another use is makes the medium basic. Okay. Um, why it is made it into basic medium? Because it is used to make the basic medium of the intestine. It is as it is applied to intestine, it makes the medium of intestine basic. Why? Because the fat molecules or fats which are in the intestine can be only digested in the basic medium. In like we need an acidic medium in our stomach, like that only we need a basic medium in our intestine. But as we see that the media, the digested media, the chyme is converted into acidic medium, then it is processed and goes through this intestine. So some base is needed to convert it into basic medium. That base is bile juice. Okay. Why why we need basic medium in our stomach? There is also some question. Why we need basic medium in our intestine? Sorry. Answer for that is we need medium in stomach, sorry, intestine. So as fats can only be into digested in basic medium. Okay. Okay. Now, okay. Another question is that let me write here. What happens when the smaller fat molecules is converted into larger fat molecules is converted into smaller fat molecules? Uh, so after this, when this is converted into smaller fat molecules, there's an enzyme called lipase. Lipase is secreted by our pancreas, and lipase converts it into fatty acids. Fatty acids, okay? And fatty acid can be absorbed by our cells. Okay, so where does this fatty acid comes from? It comes from the pancreas. Now let's talk about pancreas. This where the use of the bile juice and where it is stored. Then let's talk about pancreas. Here's pancreas. So the enzymes, let me write enzymes secreted by pancreas. By pancreas. Okay. So the enzymes which are secreted by pancreas are three actually. Pancreatic trypsin, we can also write as trypsin. Then the pancreatic amylase, we can write as amylase. And the last is lipase, pancreatic lipase. Okay. Pancreatic trypsin, pancreatic amylase, and pancreatic lipase. So what is the use of this trypsin? Trypsin converts it is used in digestion of protein. It digests protein. Okay, protein digestion. It digests protein into oh sorry. It converts protein, digests protein into amino acids, which is used by our cells to make glucose. Then amylase is used for digestion of carbs. Carbs means carbohydrate. What it digests? Carbohydrate or carbs digestion. It helps in digestion of carbohydrates, carbs into I think like glycose. Glycose, na? Yes, glycose. Glycose. It converts carbs into glycose or carbohydrate into glycose. And then we just discussed lipase. It converts fats into fatty acids. Okay. So these are the main enzymes secreted by pancreas. Then after this, the food is transferred through jejunum, and then it reaches the ileum. So here is ileum. Also, there are some uh, what enzymes. Yeah, there are also some enzymes which are secreted by intestine by itself. And what are these? Uh, the intestine secreted enzymes are the following. Enzymes secreted by intestine, by intestine. So the first one is maltose. Maltose. And what does it digest? Sorry, it is maltase. TASE. And what does it digest? It digests maltose. Then comes the sucrase. Sucrase which digests the sucrose. Then there is glycase. Glycase which digests the glycose. Then is lactose. Lactase. Oh, my lactase and will digest lactose. Uh, you can see the enzymes are ASC and the things, these molecules which it digests are OSC. So this is go shortcut like maltase, maltose, sucrase, sucrose, glycase, glycose, lactase, lactose. Okay. And then then also comes a question how the food is passed through the this small intestine. This is also passed through peristaltic movement. Then in this intestine there are villi. Uh, Let me draw it here in a different location. Uh, no, sorry. Let us draw it here. This place is nice. So in the intestine, in the ileum part of intestine, this is the pipe of intestine. So in this, there is villi. Okay, and this is intestine. So what are villi? Villi are small little things which helps in digestion in the intestine. So these are villi. And what is the use of digestion? Villi help in two things. First is that it absorbs all the rest of things which are nutrition which are in the present in the food. And the second thing it is that it helps in the movement of food inside the intestine also. So there are also microvilli present in these villi. This is one villi, and in this villi there are microvilli. And what is the use of microvilli? It increases the surface area for the digestion. Okay, so these are villi. Some people pronounce it villi, but it is villi. Okay. So what are the digestion happening in the intestine? It is carbs converted into glucose and the protein converted into amino acid. Okay, so these are the digestion happening in our intestine. Why microvilli are present? These are villi and this is microvilli. why it is present to increase the surface area. Sorry. Surface. Mm, okay. And in this villi, in this region, there are different veins and capillaries are passed, which absorb the different types of dig- digested nutrients to the different parts of body and the cells. So basically, there are two two things, two uh, what we say, two carriers. One is capillaries and the second one is lacteals. So let's take blue color for the capillaries. It is passed through this region and to each and every villi. Okay. And the second thing is lacteals. Let's take a white color for lacteals because it is linked. White color is not suited. Actually, let's change the color of this. Let's make it a dark color. Okay, this is nice. Now white will be visible. Uh, so these white colors are lacteals, and the blues are blue colors are the capillaries. So capillaries carries all the carbohydrate and proteins which are digested, and the lacteals carries fatty acids. As fat is insoluble in blood, so these are lacteals. So lacteals will write in another vision. Okay. So lacteals carry, and these are first thing that is these are lymph. Okay, we have studied lymph in class 9. So these are lymph, and the lacteals or lymph carries fatty acid. Why fatty acid is carried by this? Because fatty acid is insoluble in blood and cannot be carried by these capillaries. So there is a separate carrier for fatty acid, which is lacteals. And what are these fatty acids? These are fats. Okay, and this is the main thing which happens in our ileum part. Then, uh, yeah, yeah, and after this is joined into our large intestine. Okay, ileum part is over. The food is processed through this, and actually the intestine is very long. Intestine is the longest organ in our body, not largest. It is the longest, approx 5 to 10 meters long in each human. It varies according to different size of humans, so different age of humans. But normally they are 5 to 6, not 10. Actually, 6 or 7 meters long. Okay, you now after the processing when digestion done from the small intestine, the food comes through the large intestine, goes through large intestine. Okay, and in the large intestine, hmm, why can I erase it? Why it can't be erased? Okay, I think the color of This is a very much matching. That's why. Let's make it pure white now. Yeah. Okay. So this region where the small intestine and large intestine is connected. This region is known as cecum. Some call it cecum, some call it caecum. Uh, oh, sorry. Hmm. This region is known as caecum. Caecum, caecum, I think. Okay. So this is caecum. Then this section where the food is going up in the large intestine is transverse section. Transverse. Oh, sorry, not transfer. This is ascending now. Uh, this is the ascending column. Ascending column. Then this region where the food is going like this. This is transverse column. And this region where the food is going down way. This is the descending column because this part is descending downwards. Okay. So after the descending column, the food is stored in this region, and this region is called rectum. And when the rectum is full, it applies a steady pressure, um, and this is our anus. Then it is excreted through our anus, and this is the complete digestion of our food. So what happens is in our large intestine. So in our large intestine, absorption only takes place, and no digestion takes place in our only absorption. Okay, and what is absorbed? The water and minerals left in undigested food. Absorption takes place. And what it absorbs? The undigested water and minerals left in food. Water and minerals. Okay. So only now it's over. This is all about nutrition in human. In the next part, we will study about respiration. Respiration in not respiration. I think respiration is holding up for me. We will study about what will be fun. The heart. I think in the next video we will study about the heart and the transportation of oxygenated blood throughout the body. Uh, it will be soon up. Till then, take care everyone. Thanks for watching if you are watching till now. Bye bye. Okay, be sure to like the video and subscribe the channel. Bye.